Welcome, guys. Happy Monday night. It's hard to remember what day of the week it is here, but we are always excited on Monday nights to be sharing some different information with you. And tonight, we're actually going to be discussing the upcoming Shaklee Global Conference that begins this Friday. And this is a once a year happening event. And just to give you a little bit of knowledge and motivation and excitement to hear more about this. We have a couple people that are going to be sharing their experiences also at conference, but really this is an amazing time that you will, I would have to say, learn by far in any event you possibly could learn about all topics regarding to health, wellness, and Shaklee. This event is it. So I would have to say every time that I have gone to conference, that has been my motivation basically for the entire year to really help jumpstart what some of my goals were. And as we talk through some of this, I think you'll realize, just hearing some of the latest products and all those announcements are great, but also it's hearing the people and hearing the stories that I'm sure somebody else will mention this too, that just the obstacles that people overcome. And, if you're doing this as a business, there's people that do this part-time, full-time, in their spare time. And it's just a really great way to know that, Shaklee is really a big world. And the keynote speakers that they bring into, very, very encouraging, motivational. And I cannot say enough. I don't know, a lot of times I'm always like, I don't know if I'll really, be into whoever the speaker is this year. And every single time I feel as though I take messages that continue to basically help me with skills that I'm working on through developing. And I feel like one of our things that's very special about Shaklee and the culture is that we are all lifelong learners. We are always learning something new. Like, that is a great thing about this company. Even though it's been around over 100 years, you will find that more that you invest in yourself, like coming to conference, that investment will continue to spill over into other people. And that is what this is all about, is really just continuing to learn that, by basically spending $49, that you have a very small investment that's also actually a tax write-off, but this can truly add value, not just to right now, but for the future. So just to kind of, tell you, personally, I have been to, and also my husband, I think we've been to 7 conferences now, and I can tell you that each one has never been disappointing. So I have loved hearing throughout the years at the several ones that we have been to. The very first one we went to was actually in Nashville, and they were releasing Vivix. So that is our anti-aging product. And I can just tell you throughout the years that every time they have something that is talked about in a little bit of advance notice, that it is something that's going to be very special. So this year, they have already announced that what they're going to be releasing is groundbreaking. So when we have the opportunity to be able to tune in virtually, this is the first time ever. We don't have to pay for a plane ticket. We don't have to pay crazy dollars for hotels. We can do this from our home. And that's why we really want as many people as possible to be joining us, because we are so excited for this opportunity. And I believe that they are going to make this just as special virtually as they do in person. And that's, again, just kind of the importance of why we really wanted to highlight this as our topic here tonight. So for the conference here, just so you do know what is included here, and I know there's a lot of writing on the screen, but basically, if you are registered, you have access to everything that you're going to hear, from the new releases of products to different tools for business builders to the keynote speakers to hearing Roger Barnett, who is the CEO of the company, who always does a great job speaking. And there is even more that they are adding into this one, which they showed previews that this is not like just you sit and listen to Zooms all day. And that was originally what my thought was. This is actually a web-based event. So you will not be like clicking on Zooms all the time. It's all through a website, which is very different. So, and I think that that's going to make this very smooth, and it gives us more opportunities to make this more individualized. So you can actually go in and shop at the Shaklee store in between sessions. You can go and visit the expo and hear from different scientists and people maybe about one of the new product launches. And the rumor is that there will be several of the Olympians that you can also go in and have even a personal chat with them through this website that they're going to be offering. So, I think that there's just by personally registering, you're going to get a lot out of this. So we just wanted to make sure you knew that. So if you're registered, this is what, again, you have the opportunity to be able to have access to. And you also have recordings. So you have up to 30 days to be able to go back and listen to these. So one of the things that many of us that have been going for several years always get excited about is the virtual expo. And I think that from what I have heard, this is going to be you're going to want to get on there quick if you guys are attending this live, that it sounds like it is limited supply, but they are going to be having a store where you can go in there and shop and basically check out right away. So sometimes we've had to order and it's shipped to us. This will all be done right during this conference time that we can go in there and shop. So that is pretty exciting that you'll also have access to be the very first people to order the new immunity products, which the rumor is we have 5 new products coming out. And there are also some other launches that there are rumors of that we don't know exact details about yet. So really quickly here too, guys, if you are not a distributor and you're a member, if you upgrade to a distributor, which that would cost you $29.95, you get to attend the conference for free if you sign up before the 23rd. So that is in 2 days. So just want to make sure that we do know that. Or if you are a brand new distributor, if you're brand new to Shaklee and you sign up, you will also actually be able to get a free conference registration. So that is just, again, a great way to be able to access all this information. And we don't want you to feel overwhelmed. You know, this is just something that, again, this is not just, hey, there's a few people that you're going to see on this thing. There is now over 8,500 people that are registered for this conference. So this is huge. You know, there will be a lot of people attending, but it doesn't take away from the personal effect that this will have on you, I guarantee. So we have a couple of our awesome teammates sharing with us here a little bit about their conference experience. So I'm going to go ahead and ask Stacy, if you don't mind sharing here first a little bit about your experience. That would be awesome.
Sure. Hi, everybody. I went to conference not last year, but the year before. And I will start by saying that the year I did not go last year, I really felt like I missed out. The first year when I went it was awesome. It was more than I ever could have thought. You know, it really doesn't matter when you go to conference, whether you're a member or a distributor, you kind of feel like you are next in line for like a master coordinator or something. I mean, they get you so excited and encouraging you, and you feel like, oh my word, I really like personally know Roger or Heather or whatever. I mean, they just make it so personable and so exciting. And like Amanda said, the speakers are so fabulous. And there's also something to be said with the group that you're with and the team members that you're with. It really is like it's fun and it's a bonding time, and you're learning about it all together, but it's more than just watching the slide. You're feeling everybody's excitement, and you're truly hearing like all the science and all the studies that have been done behind the products. And I think with Amanda doing a group on Saturday, it's going to have the same effect. There's still going to be excitement. You're still going to be with teammates and friends, and it's just going to be a fun time. So I really missed out. I think I felt like, oh shoot, I really missed something major last year when I couldn't come. So I'm looking forward to it being virtual and being able to be home and see what it's like. I thought it was awesome, and I think everybody should go.
Thanks, Stacy. Totally agree. And I have basically told every member or someone that I talk to that has ever shown interest in Shaklee, I always emphasize the fact that you will not be sorry if you attend conference. 100% guaranteed you will not be sorry. And again, the opportunity to do this virtually, we can't emphasize this enough, guys. This will probably be the only time. Conference usually at this point would cost about $250 for registration. So for $49 to have access to all this, you know, again, just want to highlight that that is a great opportunity. So thank you, Stacy, again. And Sarah, if you don't mind sharing next here, you are muted. So if you don't mind unmuting yourself here, thank you. Maybe? Let me try, Sarah.
Oh, okay. There we are. Yeah, so I was fortunate to go to 2 conferences 2 years in a row. And I'll be honest, and the first year I really didn't want to go. We did not work out with our family and our schedule, but Amanda said, just go. You have to go. And you're laughing, but it was not good on the home front for me going to conference. But I went, and I can't stress enough that you will truly see what Shaklee is all about at conference. You think you know a lot, but you will be blown away when you go to conference. The magnitude of how far reaching it is. And, I would reiterate a lot of what Stacy said, just you're surrounded by amazing people and energy and testimonies. You're basically seeing people, eating, breathing, living Shaklee. And you feel important, you feel welcomed, no matter where you are, whether you are not a member or just a member of Shaklee or you're master coordinator. You feel welcomed with open arms, and learning about the science and just seeing, for me, the biggest thing is seeing real people up there. I love the guest speakers. I love, Roger Barnett, but for me, the biggest thing is seeing the pictures or the families, and they're up there telling their stories about how their health was changed and how their families have changed. I mean, they're real people, real jobs, real struggles, real everything going on. So it was huge for me, just a huge eye opener. And again, just really showing what Shaklee is all about. And if anyone has the opportunity to attend, this virtual, I think your eyes will be really opened and your scope will be broadened, and you'll really, see how much this can do. So I encourage anybody to attend, join us virtually. I think it's awesome. We can still do it virtually, everything that's going on. I would love to be in person. But the fact that we can share this and still get the same effect virtual is pretty darn cool. So I would definitely say join if you can.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks, guys, for sharing. And yes, I just want to also highlight that we have had some pretty rough times here. And, it's been very difficult for many of us to not have our normal activities, our normal schedules, our routines, where some of us are starting to get back to that. But I tell you guys what, even if you've just been struggling with finding some happiness and joy, I think that you will feel happy, inspired, and motivated just by attending this. And I don't say that lightly. I will tell you, there has been, just like Sarah said, when I told Sarah, just go. I remember the first year I went, I knew nobody, and I decided I'm just going to bite the bullet because I love the products. I'd love to hear more from the people that create them. And I would have to say I was never the same after that. And it wasn't because I was selling Shaklee. It was because I wanted to be a part of something where I knew we were making a difference. And that is where we would love for you guys to just keep learning more. And there's a whole lot of stuff going on. And I said, this is all done from your phone, your iPad, your computer. It is a website. There will be a special release also on Saturday that there is a new app that is going to be released along with our shopping app we have. There is a new Shaklee Share app. So we have even more things beyond just all the new products. But we are going to see, guys, from what I have heard, this is the most releases Shaklee has ever had. And again, we can do this virtually, which, we are going to have the opportunity to be together Saturday for whoever would like to attend with us. But this is where you are going to go, and you will get an email here soon. They say in the next few days with your login information. But this is where you will attend conference, is through this website. And when you log in, this is what you're going to see on your screen. So you'll be able to click around and see where you want to go, and it will pull up whatever activity is going on there. But the recordings, you have up to 30 days to listen to those, but it will take up to 48 hours for those recordings to be placed where you'll be able to view them. So just know it won't be instant. So we'd love to try to get people to attend them as close to live as we can. And then even after this, we want to note that Shaklee is going to continue to help us with some training. So for those of us that are looking for some more ideas of how we can share some of this information with others, there's going to be trainings for the entire next week, which is noon our time every single day. So just wanted you to plan that in advance in case somebody wants to try to plan the schedule. So I screenshotted these from the Mission Monday call this morning because this is the latest draft of the schedule. I think this is a little bit overwhelming, but I want to highlight that we start on Friday at 10 a.m. Okay, this is specific time. We are Eastern time. So if you note, we start at 10 a.m. our time. We start with a virtual workout, and we are kicking that off live. So we would love for as many people as we know to be joining us virtually. In person, we have room for one more person. So we really want to make this a very fun way to get some energy, get blood flowing, and get us ready for what we're going to be learning all day. So if you look at the last session we'll get done, it's a little bit late our time. So we're going to be going till I think they said close to 8 o'clock. So, but you can pick and choose which sessions you're setting up here, guys, and you can kind of see the variety of options are all over the place. That we can learn more from a product standpoint. We can learn more about loyalty rewards. We can learn about how to use our website. We can go in and learn about how to create goals. But this would be our Saturday session. Same concept, guys. It starts really at 12 o'clock our time, so we don't start till noon, but then the sessions continue to go until, around 6:30 is when there's the closing, and I believe that's Roger Barnett. So, but again, it's kind of exciting to see that there's a lot of different options for each time frame, so we can pick and choose which sessions we want to be attending together. But the big sessions every day are going to be that 12 to 2. That's when you're going to have your group. That's the only option. We all are together on those times. So just to kind of, again, it's not for a lot of us, we might get overwhelmed and be confused, but I promise they're going to make this simple. It will make sense when we see it, I believe, when we get that confirmation of our sign-in information sent to us. But just a quick highlight, because we love to know what's coming. This is a combination of the 60 plus years now that Shaklee has really worked on the patented products, that they have put all this research into what we are going to see released this weekend. So the combination, guys, of all the things we have been hearing about from, I know Time Magazine, we've seen several articles on DNA testing and blood type testing and understanding what genetics do. And this is being put into what Shaklee is the only company that has a customized individual nutrition plan. And that is actually what is going to be released here this weekend. So it is, again, exciting that we can be part of a groundbreaking release, guys. So again, for all of us, this is a great way to improve our health, and also is a great way that we have something we can share with others. So here is an updated version, guys, because some of the times change. So I did post something for you guys that follow, our groups on Facebook, but this is an updated one just to kind of give you an Eastern Standard Time. If you want to screenshot this is much easier to follow. It's not as overwhelming as that big agenda. So you can kind of get an idea of what the sessions are going to look like here. But the thing that we really want to highlight, guys, if you're registered, awesome. You can tune in anytime. Even if you are registered, we would still love to see you guys that are local. On Saturday at 11, we're going to be providing lunch. We will have a smoothie bar. So if you haven't tried some of the different flavors of Life Shakes, we will have all the flavors out here, and you can put together your own combinations and have a smoothie. And we'll also have, food for you too for lunch. And then we're going to go through and recap what we learned on Friday and watch that next session together, just as a fun, team event. And again, we would love more the merrier, guys. Even if you're brand new, we would love for you to join us, even just to, again, see what we're about and just to learn a little bit more. Everyone is welcome. So please highlight that. And here is the information. So everyone welcome. Here it is, 11 a.m. Saturday, September 26th. And you can come and go as you choose. So if you are really, a little bit tight on your schedule and you think, oh, I can't be there till 11:30, that's okay. Come when you can. If you can't stay for the entire 12 o'clock session, no problem. We are just excited for you to be a part of this and to be a part of our community and to want to learn a little bit more. And like I said at the very beginning, I promise you will not be sorry, guys. And the best investment you can have is yourself. So this is a perfect time to look at this as an opportunity to invest in you. And I am going to make sure that, for anyone, if it is a cost-related reason that you cannot attend and you want to, we want you to reach out because we will find a way to help you. So please note that, guys. We do not want the cost to be a reason you do not attend. So, all right, guys, we are hoping we will see you either virtually or in person on Saturday. Please reach out to your upline if you have some questions. Arthur, would love to see you on Saturday too. You want to wave again? Say see you soon. All right, guys. So again, please reach out. You have some questions, and hopefully we will be celebrating all our new announcements here together this weekend. So thanks for joining us, guys.